Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Recently, some new images of China's latest advanced trainer aircraft have appeared online, and they have created a lot of discussion among military aviation enthusiasts. What makes this aircraft especially interesting is that it appears to be connected to a platform that Pakistan Air Force was reportedly considering almost 1.5 years ago. We are talking about the L-15 Advanced Trainer aircraft. For a long time, there was a lot of speculation that Pakistan Air Force could acquire the L-15 as its future advanced training aircraft. In fact, some officials also hinted that this aircraft could become part of Pakistan's future training system. However, for different reasons, that deal never moved forward. Now China has revealed what looks like a next-generation evolution of the same concept. The aircraft is currently being referred to as JLX because its official designation has not yet been confirmed. And this development becomes even more interesting when we look at it from the perspective of Pakistan Air Force and the possible introduction of the J-35 stealth fighter. So today, we will analyze what this new trainer aircraft means, why China developed it, and whether it could become a future option for Pakistan. Looking at the recently released images, the JLX appears to be a completely new category of trainer aircraft. At first glance, its design may remind many people of the American F/A-18 Super Hornet because of its overall shape and layout. But unlike the Super Hornet, which is a full 4.5 generation fighter aircraft, the JLX is a smaller trainer platform designed for pilot development. The biggest reason this aircraft is attracting attention is not just its appearance. The real importance comes from its connection with China's future stealth aircraft, especially the J-35. Modern fifth-generation fighters are completely different from older aircraft generations. A normal advanced trainer can prepare pilots to fly fourth-generation or 4.5-generation fighters. But fifth-generation aircraft bring a completely different level of technology. They include advanced sensors, network-based warfare, data fusion, stealth capabilities, and advanced mission systems. Because of this, air forces now need trainers that can prepare pilots for these highly advanced combat aircraft. A pilot who will eventually fly a stealth fighter cannot be trained only on older style systems. The training environment also needs to match the future battlefield. This is exactly where the JLX concept becomes important. The aircraft appears to be designed specifically to prepare pilots for advanced platforms like the J-35. Its flight characteristics are expected to be closer to modern fighter aircraft, allowing pilots to experience a more realistic transition before moving to frontline stealth fighters. The aircraft also reportedly includes a modern cockpit design with advanced avionics. Features such as large multifunction displays, advanced heads-up displays, and helmet-mounted systems are becoming essential parts of modern fighter aircraft. By adding these technologies into a trainer platform, China can give pilots experience with systems that they will later use on fifth-generation fighters. Another major advantage is that this aircraft could also support future concepts like manned-unmanned teaming. The future battlefield is not only about traditional fighter aircraft. Countries are developing systems where manned fighters work together with unmanned drones. A pilot trained on a platform like the JLX could potentially learn how to coordinate with autonomous systems before entering actual combat operations. This gives the aircraft a major advantage as a future training platform. But the JLX is not only limited to training. Because it is based on a light fighter trainer concept, it can also potentially perform combat missions. The aircraft is expected to have modern radar capabilities, possibly including an AESA radar, and support for beyond visual range air-to-air missiles. This means that if required, it could operate as a lightweight combat aircraft in certain situations. So overall, the JLX is not just a basic trainer. It is a bridge between training aircraft and future combat aviation. China's long-term goal appears to be creating a complete ecosystem where pilots for aircraft like the J-20, J-35, and future sixth-generation platforms can train on aircraft designed around the same technologies. And this is where Pakistan Air Force becomes an interesting case. In the coming years, many advanced air forces around the world are moving toward next-generation fighter capabilities. Pakistan is also exploring future options, including aircraft like the J-35 and other advanced platforms. But there is one important challenge. Pakistan currently does not have a modern lead-in fighter trainer that can properly prepare pilots for fifth-generation aircraft. The most advanced trainer currently available, such as the K-8, can support training for older generation fighters. It can prepare pilots for 4th generation and some 4.5 generation platforms. But a 5th generation aircraft requires a completely different level of preparation. A pilot moving toward a stealth fighter needs experience with advanced avionics, sensor fusion, digital warfare systems, and modern cockpit environments. This creates a future requirement for Pakistan Air Force. And this is why the JLX concept becomes interesting. It is possible that Pakistan's decision not to move forward with the L-15 was influenced by the changing direction of future air combat. Instead of investing in an older generation trainer, Pakistan may prefer to wait for a more advanced platform designed specifically for 5th generation training. Another possibility could be looking at other next-generation trainers, such as Turkey's Hürjet, which is also being developed as a modern lead-in fighter trainer. The main goal for Pakistan would be simple: prepare its pilots today for the aircraft they may operate tomorrow. If Pakistan eventually inducts a platform like the J-35, having a compatible advanced trainer would become extremely important. A 5th generation fighter is only as effective as the pilot operating it. And the journey of becoming a stealth fighter pilot begins years before the pilot enters the cockpit of a frontline aircraft. That is why next-generation trainers like the JLX could become a major part of future air forces. They are not just training aircraft. They are the first step toward the future of air warfare. What do you think? Could a platform like the JLX become the future trainer aircraft for Pakistan Air Force? Share your opinion in the comments. Until the next video, Allah Hafiz.
Pakistan Zindabad.
The J-35 is one of the most interesting modern fighter jets emerging from China's next-generation aviation program. Designed as a stealth multi-role fighter, the aircraft represents a major step toward advanced air combat technology. The J-35 focuses on reducing its radar visibility while maintaining strong performance and advanced combat abilities. Its stealth design, internal weapon bays, and modern shaping help it operate in environments where avoiding detection is extremely important. The aircraft is expected to use advanced avionics, powerful sensors, and network-based warfare systems. These technologies allow pilots to collect information, track targets, and make faster decisions during missions. In modern air warfare, information advantage is often just as important as speed or weapons. One of the most discussed features of the J-35 is its possible naval role. The aircraft has been linked with China's aircraft carrier operations, where a stealth fighter could provide a new level of capability for maritime missions. A carrier-based stealth aircraft can help protect fleets, perform precision strikes, and improve long-range operations. The J-35 is also seen as a competitor in the international